Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. With you, as always, myself, Vibin. I got my brother with me, Mr. Scott Tripp, aka the Crypto Beast. And as if you guys don't know by now, we like to get together, go through a couple of the crypto headlines, pick a couple out, and then talk about them here. See what you guys think about it. As always, see if you guys can like, comment, and subscribe. Interact with us. Let us know how we're doing, and maybe some other topics that you guys might want to hear us talk about. But before we get started in the crypto news, we have a little segment that we like to call the daily market sentiment, and we go over to the Crypto Beast for that. So, Scott, take over.
I'm getting more bullish as it comes, as the days come on. Some of these alts are definitely starting to run. I have a good feeling about that as well. Like you're starting to see, well, not alts, but how would you say it? They're just like kind of secondary coins versus like Bitcoin. So, or some of the major ones, which is kind of cool. Watching that start to happen. So if the market really gets bullish, then we'll really start to see some really big runs. So I feel a lot more excited than I did. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely been an uptrend since last week. I've seen some projects that were down, on 300-day going down 300 days straight, erase what they went down in 300 days in 7 days. So I can't help but to be somewhat bullish. In the total crypto market's just been getting a little bit more volume. We're sitting back above the $2 trillion mark, but we'll look at that a little bit later. But without further ado, we'll go right into the crypto news. First headlines coming from BigONE.com. Headline reads: using Meta M1 Club's NFTs, racing in Metaverse has now become a reality. So the world has witnessed a ton of NFTs, but a brand new world's first sensational concept, sports car racing in Metaverse, is about to change the whole experience of the NFT market. Created by the great minds on Earth with an extreme desire and passionate hearts for racing, our state-of-the-art open-wheel single F1 auto racing cars are extraordinarily astonishing and introduced for the first time ever in NFT space. A collection of 10,250 ultra unique racing masterpieces that are inspired by the world famous Formula One. Get ready to experience different kinds of metaverse realities at Meta F1 Club. Our holders can entertain themselves with spectacular multi-cap racing events in the metaverse, compete with others, and win a real life championship. So the pre-sale starts on April 19th. It's 0.35 ETH. Floor expectations are around 16 ETH in a short time due to the uniqueness of the project. So this is pretty cool. I like that they have an NFT market or the NFT product that they're going to be offering in the realm of Formula One racing. So you could actually buy a car, use one of these NFTs, you could race, compete, and you could actually win prizes there. It's going to be pretty cool, I guess. So it's a new product. I just seen it today, so I wanted to bring it to you guys' attention. As always, do your own research, and this is not financial advice.
Yeah, definitely. And then my first one I'm going to share is I've been hearing about this a couple of days, but Vietnam's to create legal framework for cryptocurrency. Vietnam has instructed various government agencies to develop a legal framework around digital assets. The Ministry of Finance and various other state agencies will participate in creating and following the framework. The legal framework aims to research digital assets, their impact on the law, and their relationship with fiat money. Vietnam is working towards a legal framework for cryptocurrency, according to recent reports from local media. And then it just says that the Vietnam's Deputy Prime Minister, Lee Minh-khai, has instructed various agencies with the country to create a framework for digital currency. He sent a notice to various agencies last week. Those instructions tasked Vietnam's Ministry of Finance with identifying legal documents that must be updated to accommodate the legal framework around digital assets and cryptocurrencies. So that's amazing. As I always say, adoption is adoption. So if a country is looking at adopting, it's a major move in the right direction.
Yes, I would agree, man. It's all about adoption, and that's what we've been talking about for the longest time here. And just, making sure that people are working together to try to create that same goal, which is adoption. So my second article is actually going to be coming from BigONE.com. The headline reads: how PrüF is transforming the NFT space. So you think an NFT market, usually the answer is a multi-million-dollar meme NFT. Have been NFTs and ongoing, this is going to increase over time. Underneath all this glamour and excitement is a serious NFT space that has been battling fraudulent NFTs. So PrüF, as the name implies, PrüF is all about creating legitimacy within the NFT space by tying each asset back to the verified user and allowing NFT holders to authenticate their assets. Where an NFT creator chooses to mint their asset with PrüF, they will need to verify their identity within a protocol to get a node or minting authority. After this, they will have access to several blockchains that they can use to tokenize their assets. The assets are once tokenized will be accessible in the PrüF dashboard. So here we are. We stumbled across PrüF, and its unique spell is PRUF. And this is going to be cool, Scott. So we've been talking about NFTs a lot lately, and this is somebody who's going to be taking your NFT, verifying that is your NFT, and then you'll have some legitimacy where you could actually take this and go tokenize it in other places. And they'll store the data obviously on chain. So this is pretty cool. A cool concept with NFTs. And today it just seems like my articles are all about some good NFTs. So I guess on my next one, I better make NFT as well.
Yeah, for sure. And then my next article, it's an interesting development for Canada. 11 companies formed Canadian Web3 Council to advocate for comprehensive crypto strategy. A group of financial technology firms have formed the Canadian Web3 Council, a nonprofit trade association that will work with policymakers to advance Canada's position at the forefront of global digital economy, bringing together exchange platforms, blockchain projects, and tech investors. The association will work to advance blockchain-related policies that balance innovative consumer protection and stability. The open letter from Web3 announcing its launch came out on Tuesday, March 29th. At the outset, the association consists of 11 members: Aquanow, Axiom, Zen, ChainSafe Systems, Dapper Labs, Ether Capital, ETH Global, Figment, Informal Systems, LEDN, Wealthsimple, and Wonderfy Technologies. The statement opens up with a concern that Canada could miss a boat on Web3, and the Council mission is to prevent this from happening. Our goal is to create an environment to support the growth of this industry in Canada. Our immediate priority is to share our learning with the Canadian public and advocate the government to devise transparent and effective policy solutions. Often when people hear about digital assets or blockchains, there can be a connotation of greed around token prices. However, if the industry, which is often has some overlapping competitive vectors, can come together and collectively engage the public, then it says a lot about the community aspects of Web3, which we've been talking about all the time. Community is number one when we go ahead with crypto. If they don't form a proper community or a proper group together and really work on this together, it's not going to do as good as it could as a group. So
yeah, I mean, it's always good to see, companies coming together in the same region to, have like mindset and try to, sit down and advocate for something like that. So I think it'll be big for Canada as well as all the council members and everybody who's going to be in that learning room when they go to, really think about what they're going to be able to do and advocate for Web3. So to go on to my third story today, Scott, is actually coming from Cointelegraph, and believe it or not, it's about NFTs as well. Planet of the Bored Apes, BAYC's success morphs into ecosystem. So the success of the BoredApe Yacht Club NFT collection sparked the creation of an NFT universe powered by its proprietary ape coin token. So NFT continues to make waves in mainstream media with projects such as BoredApe Yacht Club. No more pertinent an example of potential of the space. Some of the biggest names in Hollywood are proud owners of the BoredApe avatars, which have no doubt driven interest in prices for BoredApe NFTs. So BAYC is the brainchild of Yuga Labs, a Web3 marketing firm that dreamed up an exclusive NFT collection made up of 10,000 program-generated BoredApe digital collectibles. These results were pretty incredible. So with so many different combinations made from 170 traits that they could be thrown into a mix, leading to a wide variety of BoredApe avatars. BoredApe Yacht Club went live on April 21st with a pre-sale of 10,000 digital verified BoredApe avatars selling for 0.008 Ether each. That was only $190, Scott, at the time. So, and that's so crazy. But now, as basically quickly gained traction and morphed into an exclusive membership ecosystem it is today, Yuga Labs turned its attention to create a decentralized, autonomous organization that would serve as the backbone for the community. The Ape Foundation acts as a base layer for the ApeCoin DAO, responsible for everyday administration and project management within the ecosystem. The ecosystem fund pays Ape Foundation expenses as directions from the DAO acts as an infrastructure through which ApeCoin holders can participate in governance processes. So ApeCoin is the ERC20 token used for the governance and transactions within the ApeCoin ecosystem. Holders can participate in the ApeCoin DAO, transact with other participants, and gain access to exclusive ecosystem services, game events, and other items. So basically what this is talking about is just kind of how you took a project like, they took a project like the BoredApe Yacht Club and was able to morph it into like a Macy, and then they went from that, and they did so well in the NFT space. They wanted to reward their holders. And how did they want to do that? They came out with this token, and now they were able to reward the people who've been holding these NFTs without selling, giving them some reward. And what is it going to do? Potentially have those people hold longer, right? So now they don't have a reason to sell their BoredApe. So it kind of keeps liquidity in. I think Yuga Labs stepping in and helping out and getting this ApeCoin going and developing a hype around it. I think that it was a great marketing scheme, and they did really well with it. And this is what this is talking about. And the article goes on to say that don't be surprised if you start seeing a few more of these trickle in NFT projects creating tokens.
Yeah, definitely. And then my last article too as well. Another great article, should make people feel a little bit more bullish too as well. On March 29th, MetaMask announced a raft of updates to its mobile version 4.31. The most significant was Apple Pay integration. The catch is that Apple does not directly support crypto payments through its own platform, so it has to be done via Wire, which does support crypto payment and integrates with Apple Pay. Users can now also buy crypto with debit or credit cards, eliminating the need to send ETH to the app in advance. Apple Pay users can deposit a maximum of $400 into their wallet using their Visa or MasterCard and the Wire API. MetaMask also uses a transact payment platform that allows users to buy crypto with their credit card or debit cards. However, those wishing to use either payment platform must complete KYC, know your customer process. Not surprised by that. Using MetaMask on layer 1 does also incur gas fees. However, even though the firm says it does not profit from them, MetaMask also has its own fees, which are 0.875 of the transaction. One of the other updates was to support for gasless transactions, which is when private blockchains or project or protocol pay for the gas on the user's behalf. On March 15th, Crypto Potato reported that MetaMask surpassed 30 million monthly active users, making it one of the most popular crypto wallets available today. The news also revealed a $450 million fundraising round for Consensus, the Ethereum solution firm behind the wallet. So amazing news. Congratulations, MetaMask, on implementing that in the wallet. And that's going to lead, I feel, to some big futures for them for sure. They're already big, but we'll definitely make them bigger.
Yeah, bigger. It's always good to add a little bit more utility to your product. So without further ado, we'll go to the last section of the day, which is going over to TradingView, taking a look at the total crypto market cap and some of the dominant features that we like to take a look at. Right now, the total crypto market cap is sitting at 2.12 trillion. So still looking good, still a little bit green, kind of consolidating in that area of the high that it just breaking through that resistance and trying to, make that a support. Bitcoin dominance is at 42.41. So still kind of going down, and heading down lower. I'd love to see it in that 42 range, or 40 to 42 is cool. And the Ethereum dominance is at 19.27. So the dominance factors are still kind of like, just itching the way up. One's itching up, other one's itching down. Total crypto market's creeping up. It's not all the way bullish yet, but it's definitely warming up, man. I'm seeing some ruffles on the stables now, Scott. But that's all the news we have for the day. I don't have any announcements today. You got any announcements, Scott?
I was just looking to see if they did any announcements. I'm assuming one is coming right away, so keep your eyes open for a project launch on BigONE right away. I'm excited to work with them and see what we can do. I'll leave it at that, but with that hint, hopefully you guys look into what might be coming.
Yeah. Other than that, guys, that's all the time we have for today. We'll be back here same time again tomorrow. Hope you guys having a fantastic evening. Until then,
Peace.
peace.
See you guys later.